All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to All Is Well Tarot. And I hope all of you are doing well on this beautiful, lovely, 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 amazing day. Now, you guys may not feel like it's a beautiful, amazing, and lovely day. Trust me, I understand. We are in the full moon's energy. It is currently November the 8th, 2025. This is the last day of the full moon of the Beaver's full moon. Okay. I don't know what it is that you guys been going through, but if you are a child of God and your intentions are like always good and pure, like you're not out here trying to intentionally hurt someone, I pray that you guys are able to overcome your obstacles. I pray that you guys are able to overcome your challenges, and by the power vested in me, I send you healing energy, so that you can have the energy that you need, so that you can have the strength that you need, the courage that you need, the wisdom that you need to make the right decisions, to trust in the Most High, to have faith, and to not give up on yourself or your life or your goals or your dreams and your aspirations, okay? All right. So technically, guys, I'm supposed to be doing a Scorpio reading, but due to the energy that I'm feeling, I feel it's better for me to do a collective reading so that we can see what's going on for everybody. Only not to be nosy, not to pry, not to be deceptive or anything of that nature, but so that we can have the awareness that we need, so that we don't give up, so that we don't go astray. Okay, my intentions is to stay close to the Most High God and to stay out of darkness. So the reason I'm doing this collective reading is to help the ones that are in darkness, to help you guys come out of darkness, and to have faith in the Most High. Okay, I don't know what's gonna come out in these readings. I don't even know if the reading gonna support what my intentions are, but the reading is definitely going to give a message to someone. Okay, so take what resonates, discard what does not. All right, and don't mind my table. It is a little dusty. I've been doing things on this table, but either way, let's go ahead and get into the reading. At the bottom of the deck, ooh, we got the Devil, Capricorn energy. Devil is about binding, bonds, strongholds. The Devil can also be aloof. Shit, goddamn. Ten of Swords. The Devil, the Ten of Swords. It looked like the Devil getting his ass kicked. The Devil is getting his ass whooped. And people that are bound to the darkness are getting their ass whooped. It looked like there's some type of finality here. Something that's coming to an end. The Strength card. Ten of Swords energy is circulating heavy, strongly, powerfully somewhere. You don't know if this is for you or not. Are you in the Ten of Swords energy? Does it feel overwhelming to you? If it does, this reading 9 times out of 10 might be for you. If you're not in the Ten of Swords energy, where it's like, you know, that hurt, that pain, that betrayal, it's not circulating within you. I'm not saying that this reading is not for you, but thank God that you are not experiencing whatever these cards is talking about. So we got Ten of Swords, we got the Strength card, and we got the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so it's kind of coming out like the Devil is trying to protect his children. The dark energies is trying to protect. Shit, all we know, you know, the Devil is probably protecting the children of God. Death. Oh my God. It's like somebody's trying to run from death. Somebody's trying to cheat death. Final destination. I did say final. I can't even pronounce it. Finality. Final destination. Somebody's trying to hold back from something being final. Somebody's trying to not change. They don't want to change. They're trying to hold back from changing. Somebody is in a 10 of Swords energy, and that energy is really, really strong. And it's so strong, it's as if this person is like, it's like death. It's like standing right in front of them. And this person is like trying to stay away from death. 6 of Swords. But whoever this person is, once again, you can't outrun death. Or let's put it this way. Let's not say that it's death. Let's say it's change. You can't outrun change. Change is inevitable. Judgment. Oh my God. Yeah. You cannot outrun death, and you cannot outrun change. So if it has already been written for death to occur, it's going to occur. If it has already been written that change is going to happen on this specific date at this specific time in this specific season, it's going to happen. Whatever's going on, I did another reading. I don't know if I uploaded it. I did do a Scorpio reading, but Scorpio didn't make it to YouTube. It might have been in that reading, but it might be in a different reading too. I don't know. But in one of the readings that I did, it was saying that somebody is not more powerful than another energy. Like they're no match for another energy. The other energy could be a 3D person. The other energy could be something spiritual, meaning that it's something invisible like God, Jesus, deities, ancestors. Basically, there's a human out here that is not more powerful than another energy. And I'm picking up on that same energy within this reading. The 10 of Swords energy is coming to an end. It's coming to a completion. Somebody's going to feel a strong surge of energy of being held back or being held on to. So it's like embrace this change. Embrace the transformation. Embrace the fact that this 10 of Swords energy, that chapter, is coming to an end. Judgment is here. It's here. You got this devil card up here, and then got the fool card, and got the star. Yeah, this is the devil protecting, like, a chosen one. This is like, oh yeah. Yeah, this is like the church, too. Oh, a payment or give in. Oh, Lord. And this could be like buying a casket. Oh, Lord. A casket. A tisket, a casket, a tisket, a basket. Oh no. The devil, the fool card. It's like the devil has gained a soul. And by this devil gaining this soul, there's going to be healing. Healing is going to come through. Somebody needs to like pay for a casket. Yeah. But it doesn't even matter if you go and buy a casket, because once you are DEAD, somebody is not going to even know that they're DEAD. But it's like you as a listener, you know what it is that I'm talking about. You're focused intently on every word that I'm saying. You recognize and you see, but you don't see because you're blocked from seeing whatever it is you're trying to discover. So basically the cards are saying that I'm protected. As a reader, I'm protected. Whatever it is that you see in this camera, it's all protected. So it's like there's somebody listening or watching this video and you're paying attention very closely trying to see something, but whatever it is that you're trying to see, you're not going to be able to see it because everything in this domain where I'm at is protected, including me. Obsessed. Oh Lord, what's going on? We're gonna pull from a different deck. Let's see. We gonna be all right. By Ty Trebet. We gonna be all right. It says revelations protects from sadness, gives revelations in dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. It says loyalty, delivery from those who seek to oppress brings victory. You're going to have victory. Okay, you're going to be delivered from the people that's trying to oppress you, or the energies that's trying to oppress you. Self-atonement cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. Yeah, you're going to get yourself together. You're going to stay away from toxic energy. It says endings and rebirth influences health and longevity. Yeah, somebody here is going to keep moving forward. You're going to heal. It says perception of unity protects against accidents, heals the sick. So, you're protected from accidents, and, if you're sick, you're going to be healed. And you're going to have some type of insight in regards to something that you have a connection with. It says atonement of errors destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. Yeah, somebody's going to be humiliated. It says seduction and downfall communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and magic. Damn, it's like somebody was teaching an innocent person demonic ways. Like teaching them dark magic, teaching them to be wicked and evil, it's like there's somebody who worships the devil in a sense, and they found somebody that's innocent, and they were teaching that person how to be demonic. Basically, you got a dark person teaching an innocent person how to be of Sodom and Gomorrah. And if you are innocent and somebody taught you to be a dark individual, there's going to be a revelation in regards to whatever it is that you did. You may have performed some type of magic, and it caused pain, hurt, betrayal. It's going to be revealed to you what you did. Okay. And once it's revealed to you what you have done, once you become aware that you caused hurt, pain, and betrayal, you're going to have a choice to make. Either you're going to stay loyal to the darkness, or you're going to change your ways, and you're going to come out of that darkness, and you're going to stay loyal to the Most High. Okay? It's up to you. I feel like I'm talking to the innocent person who was taught to be demonic. It's up to you. Something's going to happen in your life where you're going to be able to make a choice on if you're going to continue to be dark, or if you're going to convert over and work with God. But no matter what, there's going to be a death. There's going to be a change. Either you're going to put a death to God in your life, or you're going to put a death to the devil in your life. Okay? And that's just what it's going to be. And it's up to you on what it is that you're going to choose. So it's like the cards are saying, do you choose the devil? Do you choose the devil? Are you choosing to work with the devil? Or the devil is coming out in his reading asking if you're going to choose him. This devil, whoever this devil is, they want to hurt something or somebody. But it's like, even though you want to hurt somebody, you have like this strong urge on you where it's like you can't move forward. There's something within you changing. And somebody wants to know, why do you choose the devil? Why? It's like God is entering into this reading, talking to you, asking, like, why do you choose demonic ways? Why are you so fixated on causing hurt, pain, and betrayal? What's wrong with you? It's like it's like something's coming through this reading, asking you, like, what do you see in the devil? Like, what is your perception of the devil? What has you so hell-bent and it's like the cards are saying that the things that you're doing is wrong, and it has to come to an end. You can't just be out here. Ten of Swords and people, things, and energies. Ten of Swords and people, things, and entities causes death. So basically, you're just out here K-I-L-L-I-N-G. It's like, you know how like children of God, we like try to do things to gain God's approval and appreciation. This person that's coming out in this reading, they do things to try to gain the devil's approval and appreciation. And it's like with this judgment here, it's like everybody and anybody who is doing things to gain the devil's approval and appreciation, those type of people are underneath judgment. And it's like when you cross over, you're going to have like a meeting with God, and God is going to ask you, what did you see in the devil? Why did you choose the devil? It's like before you fully die, you have a meeting with God. And God asks you directly whatever it is that he's going to ask you. Oh my God. Yeah, somebody here is planning. Okay, so we're using a different deck, but somebody here is planning some type of Ten of Swords, guys. Or they're taking action to cause some type of Ten of Swords. They're doing things to cause hurt, pain, and betrayal. I don't know what this family is. The family card been coming out a lot. And the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is not on the table. But I don't know exactly what this family card is. And then every time the King of Pentacles came out, I wasn't like too sure exactly what the King of Pentacles was either. So I'm going to go ahead and skip past this happy family, because I don't know what the happy family is. Got the Strength card again. And got the Thinking Man, and got the Five of Pentacles. Guys, either somebody is thinking about their own DEATH, or someone is trying to KILL someone. Yeah, it's gonna backfire. Oh my, I don't know. Be careful, guys, because it's a high possibility that somebody is going to be a victim of something. So we all have to be mindful to try our best to avoid being a victim. Basically, we have to do our best to try to avoid falling into the tricks and traps of the devil, because there's somebody or some type of energy coming out in this reading of someone taking action to do something terrible. Yeah, so just hold back. So it's like if your intuition is telling you to stay in the house, to not leave out your room, not leave out your house, to not get out the car, like if something is like holding you back from doing something, that's protection. That's protection. That's you being protected from falling into the traps and tricks of whoever this evil demonic person is. Yeah, you're gonna victims, people who have the potential to be a victim of whoever these cards is talking about. You guys are going to escape the traps and tricks of this person. Whoever this demonic evil person is, I really do pick up very strongly that this person is about to pass away. And that's how you're going to be able to avoid the traps and tricks of them, because they're not going to be on earth anymore to plot and plan any traps and tricks to hurt you or to hurt someone. Somebody is getting ready to leave this earth so that we, children of God, can be safe. It says you don't know about Zaccardi Cortez. I highly recommend listen to that song. You don't know. It's a Cardi Cortez. You just don't know. And that's the thing, like even like me, you, innocent people, we just don't know how demonic it is that somebody is around us. And it's a high possibility that it's somebody in our family. And we have, been put in a position to stay away from this person because we know what it is that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like something within us is keeping us away from that person. That's because we know something. Even if we don't know what it is that we know, that's because we know something. And what we know is that we're leaving that demonic individual behind. We're leaving them in the dust. We're moving forward with our lives. We're not even worried about whoever this demonic person is. That's why we don't know. That's why we don't know. Because there's no reason for us to know. Because we're protected from that individual. Yeah, this is super protection here. This is a whole lot of protection. Your mind is innocent people, children of God. Y'all, our minds is at peace. We are not worried about a goddamn thing. We are super grounded. We are not worried about anything. There is something that we have completely detached from. We have closed the door on it. We are leaving that in the past where it's at. We are not entertaining whatever this is because we already know. We already know. We are basically saying that we do know who it is that's against us. We know it's somebody in our family, and we know exactly who it is that's against us. And that's why we don't fuck with them, because we already know. And that person is going to die. Like the person that we know is against us, the cards are saying that it's going to be that individual that's going to die. Now, it doesn't have to be like a literal death. It could just be a change. Like we know that we're not fucking with that person. Like we're done. We're leaving their ass in the past. We have mental clarity. We're super grounded. We're moving forward, basically. Moving forward. Yeah, look, remember I was just saying like somebody's going to have like a conversation with God. This says judgment, and then it's the fifth chakra. Fifth chakra is the throat chakra. That's communication. So there's going to be like a question being asked, but it's the devil. And so it's like, yeah, it's just like, when this person passes over, they're going to have a meeting with God, and God is going to ask them, why were you so demonic? Why were you planning to betray someone in your family? And God is going to tell them, you are being held back from doing that. And God is going to tell them, because I saw you. I saw what you were doing. So I held you back from betraying or hurting someone in your family. And God is going to tell this person, you have to leave that person alone. You have to move forward and leave the person alone that you're trying to hurt and betray. You have to leave them alone. And then once that conversation is happening, or once that conversation is done and over with, there's going to be peace. There's going to be peace. Or it's like this. When God has this conversation with this person, it's like this person's going to be in agreement with God. Like saying, okay, I'm going to leave that person alone. I'm not going to try to hurt them. I'm not going to try to KILL them. I'm not going to betray them anymore. That person is going to tell God that. Now, mind you, this is like on their deathbed, like they're dying. And so the person is going to be like in complete agreement with God. And then like, as soon as God, you know what I'm saying? When God is like done with that conversation with them, that person is going to go and talk to the devil. Maybe the person is going to go and ask the devil, like, why did you make me do that? Why did you make me betray that person? Why were you so strongly against that family member? It's like somebody realizes that they were operating underneath demonic energy, and they had like such a stronghold on them to hurt and betray someone in their family. And it's like they're going to be awoken to like the fact that it was the devil, and then they're going to go to the devil and ask the devil, like, why did you put a stronghold on? Like, like they're going to go and ask the devil themselves. Oh, They're heartbroken. Guilty conscious. This is a guilty conscious. Somebody is like heartbroken that the devil chose to work through them. Yeah, it's like, like God can pick and choose who he want to pick and choose. So I'm assuming that the devil can pick and choose who he wants to pick and choose. The devil picked this person and was operating through this person, causing this person to just be on demon time. God is going to awaken this person. And then this person is going to realize that they were working with the devil. And then they're going to be heartbroken, asking the devil, like, why did you do this? Why did you do this to me? Like, somebody's going to be mad at the devil. Whew. Where we at? We're at 25. All right. I think I want to close out. I think I want to get out of this energy because, shit, these cards done took me into the conversation that this person is having with the devil. And I don't I don't it's too much for me. That's above me, basically. I'm just a tarot reader. This is above me. This is way above me. And karmic grace. You got karmic grace here. You got descending power here. You have support. You have divine rebel. You have meaningful sacrifice. Somebody's about to pass away, guys. Sensitivity. Oh my God. Somebody knows it. I feel like somebody knows that they are about to pass away. And then the song that just came on is Something Good Is Going to Happen by Sherwin Gardner. It's called Find Me Here by Sherwin Gardner. So basically, something's going to come through very gracefully, and it's going to be a descending power. So basically, it's something that's going to be laid low. It's going to come in very gracefully, and it's going to lay low, and it's going to be supported. This sounds like a casket. Y'all know how, like, when you go to the cemetery, they got the casket on that thing, and it lays it inside the hole slowly. It's like it says karmic grace, descending power. So it's going to be graceful, and it's going to lay it low and then support. So it's like that machine that lowers the casket into the ground. Divine rebel. This is the person who went against the divine. Meaningful sacrifice. Somebody sacrificed themselves, and they're disappointed. It's like this person is already, so this person might be alive today, but when they pass over, when they're like being put in a casket, they're going to be heartbroken by the devil. Their spirit is going to be heartbroken because of the devil. That's crazy. So it's like when children of God pass away, let's say the children of God, they're like already dead, they're in a casket, they're underneath the ground. Their spirit is overjoyed by God. They're happy. They're so thankful to God. But this person, when they're dead in their casket underneath the ground, their spirit is going to be heartbroken towards the devil. This is like hell. It's like I'm doing a reading on someone who's about to pass over. They're going to have a conversation with God. God is going to reveal to them whatever it is he needs to reveal to them, and then that person is going to be focused on the devil and mad at the devil. The devil only comes to lie, kill, steal, and destroy. The devil lies to his followers, and his followers don't realize the lies until they're dead. Until after death. This is like after death. That's when they realize that the devil lied to them because they're in hell. Whoa, that's deep. Guys, with me being a tarot reader and having the gifts that I have, I'm like, y'all don't even understand. This reading is allowing me to see into the process of people going to hell. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, I'm seeing the whole story. I'm telling you guys the whole story too. I'm telling you guys everything I'm seeing. Ooh, this is. Give me one card to read. Whoa. Gotta brace myself. And guys, I have like, y'all know this is my second channel. On my other channel, you know, I used to keep the readings 3D. And then after a while, you know, the readings would take me into different realms. And I'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, me personally, I'm like, whoa, whoa, that's too much. I'm not trying to go into that realm. The same thing is happening now. You know, with this channel, I'm trying to keep the readings 3D level. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go too high. I'm not trying to go too low. I'm trying to keep it equilibrium. But this reading is taking me into the depths of oh my God. Yeah, and this is part of the reason why I stopped doing readings. Like with my other channel, I like stopped doing readings for a little while, and then I just came back with this channel. But the reason I stopped doing readings on the other channels is because it was taking me too deep. Like it was taking me too deep within. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's too much for TV. Y'all remember that show, Too Much for TV? Give me one card to read. One card to read. They might not, because it's over with. Somebody is passing away, and this person is mad at the devil. And it's like with this sensitivity, it's like even when this person passed away, and like say you go to the funeral, the people at the funeral, they're not going to even be sensitive towards this person, because they're going to know that that person was demonic, was a product of the devil. So it's like, ain't nobody gonna really be crying for this person. You might have to travel to go to this funeral. You might, I don't know. Let's read it from the book. I ain't never read this card before. I'm going to read it from the book and see. It says, travel opens your experience and expands the self. Whatever journey you wish to take, you are protected. This kind of feels like it's talking to me directly, because you guys, you know how I was just saying, like, I didn't want to get too deep, spiritually. I only, maybe, I don't know who will understand what it is that I'm talking about, but sometimes you can go into the depth of things, like, I don't know. I don't think everybody will understand what I'm talking about. But if you know, you know. But it's like the card's saying that if I did decide to be that, like if I decided to travel as deeply as I wanted, I could, and I'd be protected. And I know that. I know that for a fact, because y'all not just see where I just traveled to in this reading. I just traveled to the process of death, the process of talking to God before you're like 100% dead, and then the judgment, and then now you're like I don't know how to explain it. I don't. I'm trying to find something meaningful to read, because a lot of this, I'm not saying that this stuff is irrelevant, but this is a lot to read, and I just want to read like I'm just trying to find. Okay, it says, while passing a cloud. It says the idea of a bird going through fire and not only surviving but flourishing like the phoenix is part of Garuda's energy. Garuda is still a potent symbol of flight today. It is even the name of Indonesia's national airline. Thailand also uses Garuda as a symbol, but it is the Buddhist representation, which is a winged deity that can change itself into human form. The Indian Brahmini kite, a small bird of prey, is considered the living representation of the god, although it's much smaller than most large eagle-like representations of the god. Call upon Garuda when you are about to undertake a difficult journey or for protection while traveling. If you need to make a connecting flight, are traveling on your own for the first time, or are even learning how to drive, Garuda will listen to your petition and help you. His presence in your life may indicate travel is near, or that the phoenix aspect that you will flourish after a period of trial and possibly hardship is active. So somebody's going to overcome something. I don't know, somebody's going somewhere. I feel like somebody, on one hand, guys, I feel like somebody here is traveling straight to hell. And once this person is in hell, long gone out of your life, you're going to be able to, you're going to be the innocent people. You're going to be free of this demonic person. You're going to be able to travel freely. Innocent people, I'm picking up the energy that you are prepared. You are prepared for this demonic individual. And you handled this demonic individual with such grace. You had power from the heavens coming down to help you, to support you while in battle with someone who was against God. This person that was against God was trying to sacrifice you, but because you stayed loyal to God, it wasn't even that you stay loyal to God, because God stayed loyal to you, or because God is loyal to you, God is going to sacrifice this demonic person and send this demonic person to the devil. Since they so long to, you know what I'm saying, worship the devil, God is going to like send that person directly to the devil. And once that person gets to the devil, they're going to be so heartbroken that they chose the devil. Okay, so this is like and then you see, so the devil and the heartbreak, you guys can't see. Let me show you. On this down. See this deck right here? And this deck right here. You can see it a little bit. So that's the devil. This is the heartbreak card. So as you can see, like with this travel card, right? His back is opposite. He's facing away from the devil and heartbreak. So basically, innocent people, y'all not going towards the devil and heartbreak. You guys, yeah, that's not for you. And this is also a warning too. If you don't want to experience the heartbreak of the devil, if you don't want to go to hell, you need to turn your way. You need to turn away from the devil. Okay. But yeah, you was prepared to endure the trials and tribulations that you went through. But now you're free. You're having victory. This is the demonic person. They're leaving your life. So you see like this happiness and this victory. This is you, innocent person. Your spirit team, they were victorious in your life. They kept you happy. They kept you connected. So as I stated before, it wasn't so much so as you being loyal to God. The only reason you were so loyal to God is because God was loyal to you. God kept you. That's why you were so loyal. And this is the demonic person. They have to leave your life alone, and they have to go towards the devil. Okay? So demonic people, y'all need to get ready to go and live with the devil, and not on earth, and not around the people that you are trying to attack. Whatever it is that I'm communicating, it is protected. So the words that's coming out of my mouth, whatever's coming out through this reading, is protected. So basically, there's no reason for me to fear putting this message out, is what it's saying. My throat chakra is communicated. Basically, this is saying that whatever's being communicated, this is law. This is divine law. Whatever it is I'm saying. And if there's any other tarot readers who are authentically get the same message that I'm getting, they are protected as well. And I'm also picking up too, people need to watch what they say. Like, this is like gossip. People need to watch what they say about God, because I'm kind of picking up like this happy family is like God and his children, and God's children has family. So it's like, y'all, people need to be careful what they say in regards to God's children, because God is going to ensure that his children have victory, and God is going to ensure that the people that's speaking against his children, that they take a trip to the devil. All right, so got the Ten of Swords here with the Strength card. Yeah, I feel like it's getting ready to happen. Yeah, judgment. It feels like that Judgment Day is here. Somebody here is about to go through it with Archangel Michael about to do somebody dirty. Like, God's children is protected at all costs. Travel, meaningful sacrifice, Ten of Swords, Archangel Michael. Somebody about to... This is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. All right. Okay. It says regeneration and supernatural. It says, as a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Bottom of the deck, it says sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Yeah, you're back, baby. You're back. Children of God's children, y'all back. Y'all back on and popping in. You guys are protected. Yep, as you go on your adventure, you're protected. You're protected. It's time to take action. It's go time. So whatever the dark force was, whatever the evil demonic person was, they can't hold you back. They can't stop you. Evilness cannot win against God. Evilness will always lose, because God has the power to send evilness to the devil in hell. Like, only God can judge. And that's why the devil will always lose. Because when it's time for you to leave this earth, the only person that's judging you is God. And God is going to make a decision on if you're going to go to hell. And if he says you're going to hell, oh, you're going to be heartbroken there. You're going to be so mad at the devil for all eternity. And that's why the devil will never win against God. God is the only one that can judge. The devil cannot judge you at all. He has no say-so in where you go once you leave this earth. God does. Some people like to hide. Some people like to run away from the pain inside. Now that's your business. Do whatever you want to do. But if it's going to work out, here's what you ought to do. Is hold on. Hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. Hold on. You can make it. Hold on. Everything's gonna be all right. Weigh you down. Give me one card so we can close out, guys. 3 monkeys. This is my speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil card. 3 monkeys. 32. That's 5. Whatever it is that's getting ready to happen, everybody's already prepared for it. Everybody's already planning for whatever's getting ready to happen in their life, in their world. And I want to speak on something, and I'm gonna close out. I love my tarot readers, fellow, tarot readers, both masculine and feminine. I love them, I do. And even when I pick up on dark energies within them, I pray for them. Because, I look at, fellow tarot readers like they're my sisters and my brothers. I look at them as if we're helping each other. Like I do readings, and for all I know, I'm helping a fellow tarot reader. When they're doing readings, they're helping a fellow tarot reader, right? We help each other whether we know it or not. And I honestly, truly love all the tarot readers on YouTube. I do. And sometimes I pick up on demonic energy within them, and it makes me question, like, man, do they work for the devil? But I'm not tapping or prying into anybody's energy to try to find out. I mind my business. It's just that when I pick up on the energy, I'm like, man, it's a high possibility. This motherfucker probably, really work for the devil. And I bring up this thing. There are certain words that I use in my reading, right? Certain words, keywords that I use, and they're subliminal. And then gotta direct me to a tarot reader, and that tarot reader using the same exact words that I use. And it makes me wonder, are you stealing from me? Are you demonic? Or did God give you the same message as me? But see, there's a difference though, because when we're doing tarot readings, we can give out the same message. God will put it in us to get this message out, because obviously it's somebody who needs it, and God want to make sure that person get the message. All right, cool. But I use very specific subliminal words. And then he has showed me a tarot reader who's using the same exact words. I mean, same exact words verbatim. And they're not using it in a subliminal way. They're using it very boldly. Like they're making it like mainstream for them. And I'm just looking like, okay. All right. I don't know what to think of those people that do stuff like that. I'm not trying to pry into their business to try to find out. But it definitely raises my eyebrows. But it is what it is, I've been on here for about 6 years doing tarot, and it has just been continuing to happen over and over and over again. And it just lets me know that there's some tarot readers on here that do work for the devil. They don't work for God. They work for the devil. They come basically to know if someone works for the devil. They lie, they steal, they kill. What the devil do? He comes to rob, kill, steal, and destroy. And he's also a liar. Yeah, steal. Yeah. So if there's any tarot readers on here that's coming to rob, steal, kill, and destroy, yeah, you work for the devil. You do. And only you know what you're doing. Only you know. Me as a observer, All I know is that I use that same exact words in a subliminal way. And then God directed me to you, and you're using the same exact words in a very bold way. Did you steal? And if you did steal, that's the definition of the devil. You only came to my channel or to any other tarot reader's channel to find something that you can steal and use as if it's yours. And you know what the crazy part is about this? When God reveals these people to me, these are people that I gave benefit of the doubt to. You know, it's like I didn't know what team they was on, but I gave them benefit of the doubt. But I guess God is showing me who's demonic and who's not. Period. And yeah, well, I guess that message, look, this reading overall is just for anybody that's demonic. You know, God is like letting you know how this works, you know, how it's going to go. You know, basically, there's going to come a point in time where you're going to be on your deathbed, meaning that you're going to know that death is coming towards you. You're going to still be alive, and you're going to know that death or some type of change is coming towards you. And when that happens, you're going to feel like you need to stop doing what you're doing. And when you are in the energy of feeling like you need to stop doing what you're doing, God going to have to talk with you. He going to ask you, like, why you working with the devil? Why you keep doing this betrayal shit? Why you keep, you know what I'm saying, operating underneath the definition of what the devil is? God going to ask you. And God is saying that you're going to agree with God. You're going to be like, man, God, I know I shouldn't do that. I rock with you, God, you know, but God going to see right through you. And God going to say, okay, all right, cool. And then God is going to depart from you and let you be, right? And then after God departs from you and let you be, you're going to go right back talking to the devil. You know what I'm saying? Asking the devil like, hey, devil. Ooh. And at that very moment, when you go back and have that conversation with the devil, God is going to judge you. And He's going to say, all right, that's where you want to be. I'm going to send you to hell. And so then, therefore, when you do die, like literally put in that casket, you're going to be mad at the devil. The whole your spirit going to be mad at the devil during the whole time of you being in the morgue to the casket being lowered into the ground. Like your whole spirit is going to be in torment. You're going to be heartbroken. But you're dead already, and you're in hell. You're going to hell. You're just going to be mad for all of your death. And that's just what it is. And so if you don't want that to be you, I think everybody has made their decision. And that's just what it is. I think God has already did this with everybody. You know, God like forced everybody to be aware of something detrimental happening in their life. And while that detriment was happening in their life, God had a conversation with all of us. And all of us gave our rebuttal, our response. And then God departed from us and let us be. And, you know what I'm saying, we went and did whatever it is that we did afterwards. And whatever we did after the conversation with God, that's what depicted and determined our fate. And I think judgment has already been called on who's going to hell. Y'all can stay over there with the devil. Y'all can stay there. That's what God is like. You can stay over there. And God's children, we're going to stay with God. Period. That's what I'm picking up. So, yeah, I don't think anything can be changed at this point. Everybody has already chosen their side. And that's the reading. Love and light, guys. Take care. I got to do Scorpio, Pisces, and the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn's reading. That's a lot of readings for YouTube. So just bear with me. Be patient with me. Because I do have to live my life. I almost used the word that I was talking about, but I ain't gonna even use it. I'm gonna let that person have it. Do what you do. But I have to live my life and nurture things within my life. And me personally, I take priority over everything, like my self-care, my love for myself, my peace and all of that, my sanity, me staying on the right path, that comes first. So I have to ensure that that's what's happening. So just be patient with me, but I am going to do the Scorpio, the Pisces, the Taurus, the Virgo, and the Capricorn's reading eventually. But this is just a collective. You guys take care, okay? And I'll talk to you guys next time. If you want to book, information is in the description box. All right, guys, take care. Talk to you next time.